Now there's one more thing I want to show you before we start with our first exercise, namely a way to make our code a little bit more compact. Now right now, if we want to create the variable, we would do it like this: int x, and then we say x equals 15. Now this is the so-called declaration of the variable. You can imagine it like this, that in this line we create the variable and here we assign a value to the variable. However, these are two lines of code, and yeah, sometimes it's better to be a little bit more compact. So what you can do to make the code more compact is to just write it like this. So in this case, now we just say we first create the variable x and assign the value 15 to it. Also, I just want to lose a few words on variable length. Now let me give you a few examples. You should try to make the variables as short as possible without losing kind of the meaning. So if you want to save the health of the player, you could write health of player, but it's kind of a long variable name. So what I usually do is I use player HP and set it directly to 15. So the latter one would be my preferred way of doing things. Here we have then the health of player's pet, which is also kind of a long variable, especially if you start calculating later on. This gets cumbersome. So I would call it player pet HP. And yeah, this you could do this with anything. Now keep in mind, this is not an exact science, so it's not like there's the golden standard. This is exactly how you have to do it. It will be different from company to company. But the key takeaway would be this: keep your variables short, but don't make it too short. For example, if you would make this into PHP, nobody will get what this means, okay? So yeah, keep it short, but readable. All right, that's it for this lesson. Now we'll have a look at an exercise.